Welcome to Concrete Block, the podcast where we dive into the latest news and current events from around the world. I'm your host, Walter. Today, we're starting with a significant development in UK politics. The hard-right Reform Party has poached another Conservative MP, this time a frontbencher, as it continues to gain momentum in the polls. Robert Jenrick, a former shadow minister, has defected to Reform UK, joining a growing list of Conservative MPs who have made the switch. This move has significant implications for the UK's political landscape, with some analysts suggesting that the Reform Party could potentially overshadow both Labour and the Conservatives in the near future. The Daily Mirror has described the situation as Farage's party of Tory failures, while the Daily Mail has expressed concerns about a fractured right wing. On the other hand, The Guardian has provided an in-depth look at the 18 current and former Conservative MPs who have already joined Reform UK, highlighting the potential for further defections. As the UK's political landscape continues to shift, it will be interesting to see how this development plays out. In related news, the Iranian government's crackdown on protests has resulted in a significant number of arrests, with reports suggesting that up to 20,000 people may have been detained. The situation remains volatile, with many calling for international intervention to support the protesters. We'll be exploring these stories and more throughout today's episode. Our goal is to provide a balanced and nuanced view of current events without taking a biased stance. We believe in giving our listeners the facts and letting them decide for themselves. We'll be right back with more of today's top news on Concrete Block. Welcome back to Concrete Block. We're exploring some fascinating stories today, and our middle segment is all about a unique trend that's been making waves online. You might have seen it. People claiming to be at their most Chinese time, often accompanied by memes, jokes, and even attempts at cooking traditional Chinese dishes. But what does this phenomenon really mean, and where is it coming from? To break it down, we need to look at the context of global cultural exchange and the rise of social media platforms like TikTok. These apps have made it easier than ever for people to share and discover content from around the world, including Chinese culture. The Chinamaxxing trend, as some call it, seems to be a lighthearted way for people to express their appreciation for Chinese customs and traditions. However, not everyone is amused. Some members of the Chinese diaspora have spoken out about the potential for cultural appropriation and the superficial nature of this trend. They argue that being Chinese is not just about trying certain foods or using certain phrases. It's a complex identity with its own history, struggles, and nuances. It's also worth considering the role of technology in all this. The latest language models have made it possible for people to communicate more easily across linguistic and cultural boundaries. This has opened up new opportunities for cultural exchange, but it also raises questions about authenticity and understanding. As we navigate this complex landscape, it's essential to approach these issues with empathy and respect. Whether you're someone who's enthusiastically embracing the Chinamaxxing trend or a member of the Chinese community who's feeling frustrated, it's crucial to listen to each other's perspectives and engage in constructive dialogue. The question remains, what does the future hold for this trend, and how will it evolve over time? Will it become a lasting part of our cultural landscape, or is it just a fleeting moment of online fascination? One thing is certain, as global connections continue to deepen, we'll be seeing more and more examples of cultural exchange and fusion. Welcome back to Concrete Block. Today, we're diving into a fascinating story that has garnered significant attention worldwide. Venezuelan opposition leader and Nobel Peace Prize winner María Corina Machado recently met with President Donald Trump at the White House, where she presented him with her Nobel Peace Prize medal. This move has sparked intense debate and raised questions about the implications of such a gesture. According to reports, the medal was given to Trump as a personal symbol of gratitude for his efforts in promoting peace and securing a free Venezuela. However, it's essential to note that the Nobel Committee has stated that a Nobel Prize cannot be transferred or shared with others. Machado's decision to present the medal to Trump does not change the fact that she is the rightful recipient of the 2025 Peace Prize. Trump has been involved in the situation in Venezuela, and his administration has taken a firm stance on the country's leadership. The meeting between Trump and Machado has led to speculation about the potential outcome for Venezuela's future, including the possibility of free elections and the reconstruction of the country's oil infrastructure. It's crucial to consider multiple perspectives when evaluating the story. Some argue that Machado's gesture is a sincere expression of appreciation for Trump's efforts, while others see it as a strategic move to gain favor with the U.S. administration. The Nobel Committee's statement emphasizes that their decision to award the prize is based solely on the recipient's work up to the moment of the award, and they do not comment on the actions of laureates after the prize has been awarded. As we conclude this segment, it's clear that the situation in Venezuela and the meeting between Trump and Machado are complex issues with far-reaching implications. We will continue to monitor developments and provide updates as more information becomes available. That's all for today's Concrete Block. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, stay informed.